Hi, my name is Afi Rule. I'm a sewist and an artist. I wear what I make, and I want to help you learn how to wear what you make. Okay, guys, so I want to talk to you about your sewing projects, specifically a couple of reasons why you may not be finishing your sewing projects. So let's just dive right into it. So the first reason why you may not be finishing your sewing projects is because you're picking projects that are beyond your skill level. For example, you're a beginner sewist, or maybe you're not a beginner, but you just don't have an advanced skill set. Yet, you're picking sewing projects that are advanced or intermediate. Does that mean that a beginner can't finish a more complex sewing project? No, but most beginners don't have the skill set necessary to complete a more advanced sewing project. And even some more experienced sewists don't have certain skill sets, and so they have no business trying to complete a more advanced project. That's a mistake that I made as a beginner, that I really wish that I had picked easier sewing projects. I didn't. I still learned, I still succeeded, but I could have saved a lot of money, time, and effort, and frustration if I had picked easier sewing projects from the get-go. So the second reason why you may not be finishing your sewing projects is similar to number one, except that you just don't have the time. You're picking projects that require far more time investment than you have available to complete. That could also tie into skill level. If you are picking a more advanced project and it's complex and it requires a lot of time, and as a beginner, it may take you longer to do kind of more basic things or even more advanced things, it could take you longer to complete the project than necessary, which could stall it and could lead you to not finishing the project out of frustration. But you could have a phenomenal skill set, but you're picking projects that are very complex in nature and they require a lot of time investment and you simply don't have it. So guess what happens when something comes along that's more pressing and you're already frustrated? That's right, it's gonna go on the heap. It's gonna go on the unfinished project heap that all of us have had at some point or another. And you're just not gonna finish the project. So the third reason why you may not be finishing your projects is simply because you don't have support. Now, when I learned how to sew, I learned in a basic course where we had hands-on guidance from an instructor, and I want to say there were about maybe 10 to 15 students in the class. So I don't know what it is about learning in a group, but I really feel that oftentimes learning comes easier in a group, because then you're looking at other people and you're seeing what they're doing and it's easier for you to self-correct. And then you're also getting eyes on what you're doing, because even students have different skill levels. Some people come in knowing certain things, some people don't, and you can kind of help each other out that way. Or you just can kind of watch someone who is picking up on things quicker than you are, and you're getting the added benefit of having the instructor lay eyes on your work, give you feedback, all of that good stuff. So that being said, I decided to create the Wear What You Make community to provide that for sewists who want to learn how to sew and to make garments that they are proud to wear. So inside of the community, we have the Wear What You Make Master Course, which goes over all of the basics of sewing from A to Z, everything that you will need to know to be able to put together a garment. In addition to that master course, we have a growing library of tutorials that are designed to build on that master course. When you go through these tutorials, they will help you to basically put together everything that you learned in the master course. Case in point, we have a series called Garments Decoded, where I walk you through how to complete different parts of your garment so that you can create that garment that you are proud to wear. And then the last thing that we have is Q&A and individualized feedback on your individual projects. I think that in addition to the community where you are around other students, this is where you really learn the nuts and bolts of sewing, is when you get someone who's more experienced like myself. They can give you eyes, or they can lay eyes on your work and tell you where you're going wrong and even tell you what you're doing right. right? So that's where the magic happens, okay? So if you think that this is right for you, go to join.wearwhatyoumake.com. Again, that's join.wearwhatyoumake.com. Check us out there, and I've got all the information there. And I am looking forward to helping you learn how to wear what you make. All right, guys, take care. Bye.